Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. I did just do a live here on YouTube. It was hysterical. But I do want to show you the card that we got. We got, our very first card was the Ring. And you had the Desert, the Thread, and the Siren. I didn't really get to channel much of these two cards, but the thread is that invisible string, right? It's like the red string of red string of fate, that theory, where two people are bound together. The siren is though like somebody who is kind of calling in and a temptress. You know what I mean? So I don't know, that could be relevant for you guys. But to get the Ring, we got the Four of Wands twice. We had the Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups. It's all indicating that you're going to meet someone or have already met a person that could end up being the one. With this Ring, Ivy Wed. Let's see what the energy is. What is that? Nostalgic. Something old. So, you know, when something is nostalgic, it holds a special meaning. It's something from the past. There's something old about this connection, even if it's a brand new person. There's something ancient. Could be very past lifey. This person could be very nostalgic. They have abundance here and patience. This is going to require an extreme amount of patience. I know you're not going to want to hear that, but this person might be, you know what this gives? It gives a person who is a little old school. They move differently. They're not like other men. They're not like other women. Always put yourself where you belong. I always have men that comment, well, what about us? Well, what the fuck about you? Put yourself where you belong. Someone here moves slow. They're old-fashioned. Maybe that's just how they roll. That's how they were raised. It's their beliefs. Paper roses. Something is not what it seems. They're hiding something. Oh yeah, look, friendship. You guys are hiding behind in the friend zone. And you also have fantasizing. It was all a dream. Someone here could have dreamt of you or they fantasize about you. I say this all the time. Do you fantasize about your friends? No, because then it wouldn't be a friend. Okay? There's something more than meets the eye here. And that could also be symbolic of looking at a person, them looking at you, you looking at them. It's not showing what you really feel. It's hiding it almost. That would be why that Siren card came out here too with the fantasizing. A surprise. Again, I told you something more than meets the eye. A present is something that is wrapped up so you can't see what's inside of it. Surprise also means this was a surprise. It's shocking. You know, it's a gift as well too, a gift from the universe, a gift from spirit. But there's a surprise element to this. And it's like a surprise that I didn't think this was it. And you know, with the paper roses, that does give us that whole vibe of something is hidden. You know, something's hidden here. It's not being exposed. Something is still wrapped up. You guys haven't opened it up. You haven't really gotten into the insides of the nitty-gritties to this. It's very new. This can also be someone here that's holding their cards very close to their chest, so they have not opened up. The King of Cups. Oh my God, with the King of Swords. Yes, they hold their cards very close to their chest. This masculine here is very poker-faced. He's not showing it, right? Mr. Poker Face is someone who is, you know, not one to literally like wear their heart on their sleeve. They're not accustomed to living in that way of like, they just express it. Hey, I really like you. I think you're really attractive. They may not talk that way. But you can see they're holding back their sword. They're sitting there with their sword. They're sitting there with the truth. And the truth of this is that they're feeling something. Look at that infinity symbol above his head. Again, that's the thread. You guys are bound together. There's something about this connection with the two of you. Okay, it's the combination of two separate beings and their souls and their energy and their vibration. And when they come together, it's like the perfect match. But there's something about this that like somebody, it's like, no, it's not. It can't be. Maybe because you're very different. Maybe there's, you know, an added level of complications such as friendship. Look at the way the King of Swords is looking though. He's very amused. He's very hypnotized. He's very drawn in, but he's not saying anything. This is a person here who is feeling something, but they have not shared it. They've kept it to themselves. You've caught their eye and they don't know what to do about it. I mean, really, the bottom line here is that they would love to be more than whatever it is you guys are, okay? More than friends, more than coworkers, more than acquaintances, you know? More than, fucking, I don't know, whatever. They want to be more, but they don't know how to say that, and it's not been expressed. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, so we do know that the feminine knows her worth. She's basking in self-love. And that can be very intimidating because they're like, what is that? I've never met a woman like that who doesn't chase, who knows her worth, who is a money magnet, who is super successful and independent, a woman who is love. And it emanates from every pore and cell of her body. It's just your light is so bright because of the fact that you love yourself. This is not the kind of woman that's going to meet every man and every man she thinks it's it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She actually is so submerged in her self-love that she is unaware of suitors around her. She's unaware of people that are looking at her, and she's not entertaining any goddamn body. She's too busy manifesting her dream life. Her eyes are closed. And so this tells me this masculine may have seen her first. However this dynamic works, they may have seen you first. The feminine definitely didn't see this coming. And it's the vibe it's giving, right? It's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like they saw you first somehow. Or you're unaware because you're so busy living your best life, you're unaware that they're gawking at you. Secretly, this would obviously be secretly. They could be stalking your social media. They could be watching you when you're not looking at them. If you guys work together, you're around each other physically. This masculine is overcome because he doesn't know what the right offer is. He doesn't know what to say. And remember, I felt it earlier that they could be someone who's old-fashioned. An old-fashioned type of way would be courtship. It would be kind of like, he would be very respectful. He doesn't know what to offer. He doesn't know. He knows that she deserves something great and amazing and wonderful, but he doesn't know what. He doesn't know how to approach. Two of Swords, again, you didn't see it coming. The Wheel of Fortune. This is huge because this tells us that this is a huge brand new cycle. It's a new beginning, right? The Wheel of Fortune symbolizes fortune, luck, destiny, and fate, but it also symbolizes a turning point. There was a turning point in this man's life. He was just living his life. One day you walk in, boom, Kanani, all of a sudden you've got him upside himself. He don't know left from right. He don't know in from out. He don't know nothing. He just knows he's been rocked. And that's the way this feels. It's like they're making me feel like this man has been rocked. You have the Hierophant look, bottom of the deck. Hierophant is Taurus energy, but the Hierophant is also, it could be religious, right? Somebody here could be kind of more religious. It could also be like a higher commitment, marriage. With this ring, ivy wed. It's almost like this is a fated union. It has been pre-written that this is your wife, this is your husband. It's pre-written. It's written in stone somewhere in a land before time. You see what I'm saying? It's engraved in a limestone freaking somewhere in Egypt, in Libya, in Palestine. It's written in the stars. somewhere in this galaxy. That's the feeling that it gives. It is destined. It has been prophesized. And now it's right in front of you. And you definitely didn't see it coming. I feel like she didn't. In both cards, her eyes are closed. She cannot see. They may have masked her when they met. Because remember, I always tell you guys, if you meet a person and you, as a feminine, say, oh my God, it's him. Oh my God, it's him. Oh my God, it's him. It's not. I feel like the masculine can do that because for them, they just know. They just know. Men just know. They just do. It's just crazy, but it's the truth. They just know. And again, I always tell you this. It doesn't mean they're going to act upon it immediately. They don't. But it doesn't mean they didn't know. When they looked at you, there was like they double took. Like, what the fuck? They gawked. Oh my God. It's like they saw a ghost. And it's haunting them. It's like you haunt them. You're haunting them in their dreams. You're haunting them in their conscious mind. When they wake up, they think about you. Throughout the day, they think about you. At night, they think about you. Bitch, when they sleep, they dream about you. This is a haunting. And what do? They finally met a version of someone who knows what love is. They show love. They are love. They are basking in love. You even come up as a Queen of Cups because you are love. That's our mantra. Remember when I first started making bracelets and stuff back at the apartment on the beach? The mantra was, my very first bracelet and candle was called I am love. Because that is our mantra. I am love. I don't need to seek it because I am it. And I operate from a place of love. And that does mean when I love myself, I don't let you fuck with me. Doesn't mean that because I'm love and light and Queen of Cups and I'm submerged in self-love that I'm going to let you talk to me any kind of way or treat me any kind of way. No, it means I love me. And I'm going to show you what it looks like to love me. And you follow suit or you fucking don't. It's intimidating. Clearly for this freaking person, they don't know what to do with that. Because, I mean, they've never encountered that. Like, oh my God, like this bitch is just, they know they got one shot. They gotta be like Kobe, okay? They cannot miss. May he rest in peace, him and his daughter and everybody else. It's so horrific. And the reason I thought about Kobe was because when we were on the Big Island on Monday, when we did the day trip, we passed by like helicopters and it was just like, because my brother's a Lakers fan and so is my dad. So I just thought about it, but I don't know, maybe that comes up for a reason. Maybe for some of you that's a sign, Kobe or basketball or Lakers or something. I don't know. But they cannot miss. And they're not the type to shoot their shot repetitively. They feel old-fashioned. And it's refreshing because you don't see men operate from that place anymore. You don't see men take their time. You don't see men want to court and get to know a person without immediately jumping into something romantic. And don't get me wrong, this masculine may have been that way in the past with other women, but there's something about you that they cannot just jump into it. They can't do it. They cannot just approach and shoot their shot. And and I feel like they're nervous, right? There's anxiety here. They're stuttering Stanley. You have the world. This could be travel, right? This could be a woman here who is free. That's how she looks. She's spreading her wings. So whether it symbolizes literal travel or this symbolizes freedom. This feminine here, her wings cannot be clipped. You may have met traveling or someone here travels often, but her wings cannot be clipped. It cannot. You know, and she's like a butterfly. You cannot chase a butterfly. It will run. It will elude you. You have to allow the butterfly to come and sit on your shoulder, right? You cannot chase a butterfly. You are like a butterfly to them. They're in awe. They don't know. They're afraid to touch you because they don't want to ruin this. They don't want to hurt you. They feel like they're rough around the edges. They're not eloquent. They're not like a ladies' man. They don't feel like that. So they just don't know what to do. They got to figure out, well, how do I get a butterfly? And you can't. You have to let the butterfly come to you. And it's almost like this masculine intuitively knows that he has to be hands off of this. He cannot do too much with this. Something in his gut says so. Again, the Four of Wands, because I'm telling you, it is going to lead to union. This is fated. You have the Ace of Swords here. That's that breakthrough coming in. This breakthrough could be something changes and shifts in this dynamic, meaning they come in and they start to open themselves up and they peel back layer by layer by layer and they let you in because there's this guarded feeling here. Now, whether that's on one of your sides or both of your sides, somebody's very guarded. They're not vulnerable. It's also the sword of freedom and communication, right? With this feminine, she says, I love me, and if you don't give me and treat me the way I deserve to be treated or give myself what I give me, I can't fuck with you. But I tell you, it does feel like communication because remember he sat there with his sword? There he is hiding. He sat there with his sword. This could be him finally communicating with you. You don't chase that ass. Okay, you're the feminine, you're the lady, you don't chase that ass. You're not the one that's gonna go double text them. You're not gonna go over there and be all, well, so I'm not sure if you got my other text. They did get it. They got your text. Okay? You let them figure it out. You let them go be the man. Go let them shoot their shot, but you ain't gonna chase that ass. You are the lady. You are the feminine. You are the flower. And the flower does not dream of the bee, honey. It blossoms and the bee comes. Now let's get into this extended. If you would like to rent it, go to the comment section below. Have it pinned. Follow me on my second vlog channel, Missy in Wonderland. That link will be below. Also, I will put a link if you want to buy tickets to meet me in New York. I will be there 11/11 of this year. I'm so excited. There's only about a quarter of the tickets left for the event. So if you're interested, don't wait till the last second because I will not be able to reopen tickets. I'm going to be very strict with my head count on that because I have to rent a venue and do all those things. But it's going to be in New York City or it's going to be in Brooklyn, okay? Now, period, okay? Everybody keeps asking me where. I don't publicly say where my meet and greets are. Even when I book a venue, I do not tell you where it is until a week in advance, period. It's for security reasons. There's a lot of reasons that I do that too, okay? But mainly it's for security. So again, it's going to be in New York City. We're talking either Manhattan, it's going to be in Brooklyn, but it's going to be somewhere in that vicinity, okay? What else? I think only one spot left for my Sedona retreat. I don't know. I think it's only one spot left. You know, I like to keep my retreats very small, very tiny. So if you are interested in that last spot, please fill out that application on my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com, okay? All right, I'll see you in the extended. Love you, bye.